I just realized I still managed to goof the title. Oh, it'll be fine. Probably. Okay. Where's my mouse? I don't know what's going on. Everything's fine. Oy, oy, oy. Let's just close that so I don't get distracted with doom scrolling like I did before making my fucking title card. Alright, let's go. Let's get to it. Hmm. I never knew that fishing was so much like trucking. That you can just choose to fuck off to somewhere else. Ah, I am natural. That's fine. Okay, lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapse with the night before. Short man is shouting orders at a handful of he notices you. Ah, the Greater Marrow. Let's say, quite a dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish. See if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings and the like. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay. Can I... How fucking random. As soon as... Yeah, no. Okay, we're good. We're cool. Everything's... What's that? Floating buoy. Its dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of the night. Well, that's a concerning statement. I've got time to hit one more spot. So, yeah, I'll just call that for the day. Oh. What was that? Oh. I got an achievement for hearing the foghorn echo. The mayor. See, you returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel. Yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds, so we'll consider it a loan. I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So, to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off the debt, and in turn, keeping the population fed and satisfied. Good. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for fish. The bigger and fresher they are, the more money you get. Some species are just worth more, too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different. But while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you've got. Mayor's standing outside the fishmonger's. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to find this town. Look here. Found this down by the town. I'm sure someone will of it. Why don't you take it? Oh, one last thing. The local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Oh. Oops. Yeah, that's fine. So, Dr. Shipwright. If you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to a damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment's up front, and everything takes some time to install. Take on any damage from the rocks, or any damage at all. I can patch it up. Mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull she's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Yeah, so the simple skimmer is just flat out worse. That's shit. This one's not dawn until 6 a.m. Alright. Well, let's get back to it. Oh? I caught a trophy blue mackerel. It's a shame the game seems to think that they're basically worthless to begin with. Don't have the right equipment for that. Hey. Don't have the right equipment for that. Beginning to think I am expected to just hang out in this one little alleyway. special order comes from a customer. Fulfill it. I'll pay you above the prices. Oh, yeah? For one Gulf flounder and one gray eel. The endeavor that can handle shallow water fish. I'll catch this. The shipwright should be able to sort that for you. It's looking a bit banged up. I can repair that here. Yeah, thank you, Dad. Thank you. Oh, I can do that. Ding. Alright, cool. Hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with concern and visible apprehension. Why are you here? Come to fish. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the lake. What the fuck are you doing here? Just the person I was hoping to see. Mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. Deliver the package. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rod. He renamed the boat last night Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that part more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it. But I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. undock. Oh, East Marrow is just across the way. Alright. What? A delivery? Well, let's see. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, it's nice and fresh. This'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use of it. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of the pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. Shiminy Christmas. Oh, hey, it's a Gulf flounder. Well, yeah, that's, it's just fucking, let's just fucking bust ass in here. I think I can make another trip today. Got any fish for that order? Yeah, I do. Just leave whatever you have here. I'll keep the order on ice till it's ready to go. Bing. Now to regular business, eh? The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a good mood, with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. Oh, it's because I paid off my debt. Alright, this is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. Talking extra space, there's more attachment points, superior hulls. Keep a decent stock of hard materials. We will need a decent stock of hard materials for this project. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored. So don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Yeah, I don't have any of the shit for this. Can absolutely undock for another go round, you know? Okay. Uh, the lighthouse towers above. Waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, human or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin, its purpose exhausted? The lighthouse towers above. Alright, well, that was concerningly existential. Got any fish for that order? The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple of squid and a whole black grouper. Don't see many people fishing squid these days. They only feed at night. Well, you know what nights are like around here. As a matter of fact, I do have some squid for that order. Found this book out back. Could be useful to you. It is definitely time to sleep. It's installed. No refunds. nicely tricked out. Well, I can't really say. It's fine. It's fine. All of this will be fine. I don't have the equipment for dredging, which is annoying. About to say, if this is blue mackerel. If you're hunting for specific species, check your encyclopedia. You could have the information. Oh. Alright, well. Here in this place. Got any fish for that order? Wait, I do? Oh, no. Now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. He slices the fish open, From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a it's a delicately patterned handkerchief. Well, I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay you for the fish too, of course. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more. A man is looking at you through your cabin window. His face is mostly in shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger. I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from him. I need to inspect it. But not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle. Head out of this bay and cut south. I have a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Well, with that, I definitely need a nap. Receipts. Grotesque fish. Oh. Does the black grouper only? Also only? Squid. Okay. And another message. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We didn't see what they were, which is of some concern. But we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. I caught all the cod I could lay hands on. Oh hey, a grotesque mackerel. I was hoping if I pulled up enough fish, I would get one of the corrupted ones. Yep, that's a whole lot of fish. At the very least, jet back over to the fishmonger. Turn these over right now. Hey man, some fish prefer deeper water, others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. Ding. Alright. The ruined bridge. A man is standing in a doorway watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came. Good. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a collector of many things. Art and artifacts, treasures and truths, and curios that occupy the periphery of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector. He holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, this handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I will outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks and dark depths. Find me these lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I'll merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. Yeah, sure. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, and a music box and key. I would encourage you to ask around the towns about shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. Hey. Oh, well, hello. Hello, Magic Rock. Yeah, that's about the best we're getting out of this. Time to go back. Ow! fisherman turned into a photographer on travels. She docked here a few days ago for supplies. I suggested that she take some pictures of the town for promotional purposes, but she didn't seem too interested. She mentioned she was heading south. Perhaps you should introduce yourself. Have you got any fish for that order? Yeah, you know what? I'm going to see.
Ah.
What is it? Who lives on Blackstone Island? I see a lot from here now. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. Heard of anything weird happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know if I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Any shipwrecks? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Greater Marrow where the current carries in wreckage from the sea. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. So if you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. I should go. You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out to sea. She turns. What's it like out there? It's mostly peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I just need to get away for a while, and maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward. You can't go back. She's gazing out to sea, lost in thought. Say, can you find me some materials and maybe you can help me move? I mean really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. And you'd be welcome to visit. Just stack it up at Steel Point when you have anything. I'll pay you when the job's done. Well, that was that. So So that was kind of silly. Is this steel point? Yeah. This is the island that the builder wants to carry. I'll come back for dredging there. Oh, hello, Mr. Magical Rock. You know what? Let's just. Oh, what's that? Got any fish for that order? Eat. Yeah. A new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Ooh, yeah, I need to go. I should probably go take a nap. Yeah, that's gonna be bad. Okay, what the fuck? Did the fucking birds just stole all of my shit? That's actually upsetting. Shipwright. What else is? Oh. You enter the collector's house. He's standing at the back of the room, still holding the silver and crimson book. He seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head. They now somehow seem changed, smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? So where is the lock? The collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I anticipated. Quite a bit further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision and you stagger back briefly. Now go. We have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. I would say make that your priority. I'll mark a location on your map to begin your search. Anything else? The words you read from that book. What did they do to me? The book holds powers from the deep. I merely extended its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you wish to know more about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, it may put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to know more about? Anything else? How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as was my father before. But 2 decades ago, I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that this island has a certain strength to it, those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? Do you know who owned these relics? Yes. Who? He looks at you. For a moment, a look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? And where should I look for them? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's fine. Take a look at this. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals in such trivialities. Alright. The workshop looks as though it hasn't been used in decades. It's locked. I am definitely taking a long-ass sleep. Oh, hey. I got the other aberrant mackerel. Nice. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, It's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... I'm sorry. I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. I wonder what's over here. All that's left of this boat is an old flask. Oh, nice. I don't know, man. It still made out pretty well. Research time. Jet drive engine? What the? I was kind of expecting that initial road bump or that initial debt to be more substantial. That was like hardly a speed bump. Enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello. Is that? No. I don't believe we've met. Please forgive me. These eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? Oh, that just... Okay. Leaving father. Hello. Is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks? Well, yes. You see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there, somewhere, in one of those wrecks. All alone in the cold, dark water. The man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I noticed you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his mementos were with him. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anyway. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Don't get out anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor's final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry, over and over. Begging anyone who would listen. Howling it to the wind. These days, I almost feel like I understand. Yeah, you know what? I do like the vibe, but I am just... I'm fucking tired tonight. So, I appreciate you all coming on out, and have a good one.